हाँ जी, for 12th class accounts, if there is a case of adjustment of accumulated profit and reserve or losses at the time of retirement. So retirement of a partner, that means reconstitution of partnership firm, and whenever there is a reconstitution of partnership firm, then all the accumulated profit like general reserve fund, profit and loss credit balance, all these balances will be debited to all partners capital account in old ratio. And current account will be used in which case? When there is fixed capital method, then you will use current account, and fluctuating capital method you will use partners capital account. Now for distributing accumulated losses, if there are accumulated losses, then all partners capital account will be debited to profit and loss account debit balance. So this will be the journal entry in both the cases and the treatment of accumulated profit and losses. Fine. Suppose there is a workman compensation reserve and investment fluctuation reserves are there, then the same treatment as you have done in the admission with these two items. And if there is any reserve left in workman compensation reserve and investment fluctuation reserve, then it will be debited and the balance will goes to all partners capital account or current account. So, but the payment of claim is the same as you have done, but to the partners capital account you have to distribute all these reserve to all partners capital account. Here all will come. So workman compensation reserve account debit, investment fluctuation reserve account debit. If any reserve left for distribution, then that is all partners capital account or current account. Current account will use in fixed capital method, partners capital account will use in fluctuating capital method. Fine. So this will be the journal entry. Now the questions, as we are doing the 28th question of your book. A, B, C, D are partners are sharing profit in the ratio of 4:3:2:2. C retired and the remaining partner decided to share future profit in ratio 5:3:2. On the date of C's retirement, there was a debit balance of 30,800. So this was a debit balance of P&L which shows the losses. So show the necessary journal entry for the treatment of profit and loss account balance. So profit and loss debit balance, what is the balance? Where it is shows? It is to be shown in balance sheet asset side, and it is known as fictitious assets. Now you have to distribute this loss among the partners because there is one partner who is retiring, that is C, and at the time of reconstitution of partnership firm you are to distribute all the accumulated losses and profit. So this is accumulated losses that you have to distribute among all the partners. So the partner who is retiring, he is equally get the share in the losses and the profit. जो पार्टनर रिटायर हो रहा है वो भी पूरे जो भी आपका accumulated profit और loss है उसमें से अपना पूरा शेयर लेगा in their old profit sharing ratio. So in this case entry will be A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit, C's capital account debit and D's capital account debit to profit and loss account. Profit and loss account is earlier is having a debit balance. Now you will make it credit. तो अब profit and loss का balance क्या हो गया? Finish हो गया. ये balance sheet में नहीं जाएगा. तो profit and loss का balance कितना है? That is 30,800. 30,800 will be distributed among all the partners in the old profit sharing ratio. What is old profit sharing ratio? Here is 4:3:2:2. So that will be distributed in this way: 4:3:3:2. 4:3:2:2. So that is the profit sharing ratio, 4:3:2:2. So this is the old profit sharing ratio in which you will divide all the losses among all the partners. Fine. Now 29th question. A, B, C are partners sharing profit losses in the ratio of 2:2:1. And A retired and the new profit ratio between the A and B and C is agreed 3:2. Give journal entries at the time of retirement. Workman compensation reserve appears in the books at rupees 1,20,000 and then is a claim of 1,50,000 against it. And investment fluctuation reserve appear in the books of 40,000 and where the investment market value 1 lakh and appears at 85,000. So these are the things which you have to do. First of all, you have to deal with the workman compensation reserve. What is the rule of workman compensation reserve? You have to use your previous knowledge that you have done in the admission of partner. Whenever there is a workman compensation reserve that has been made out of profit for giving compensation to all the workers when there will be claim from their side. So here the workman compensation reserve that is in the balance sheet liability side 1,20,000 and then the claim for 1,50,000. So as you see that claim is more than the reserve. When the claim is more than the reserve, then you have to charge the balance left amount or remaining amount from the revaluation account, and your entry will be revaluation account debit 30,000, workman compensation reserve account debit 1,20,000, that is given in the balance sheet liability side that you have to use, and then to provision for workman compensation claim 1,50,000. So in this way you will do the question, you will do the journal entry. Revaluation account will be debited with 30,000. Means if the workman compensation reserve is not enough to pay off the liability of claim for workman, then you have to charge the amount from revaluation account debit. So who will bear this loss? The partners will bear the loss of revaluation account. And now next, the investment fluctuation reserve. Investment fluctuation reserve given in the books 40,000, where when the investment appears at 85,000 and then the market value 1 lakh, that means 15,000 value of investment has been increased. So you have to increase the value of investment account debit to revaluation account 15,000. So here you have to increase the value of investment to revaluation account. So investment account debit, that will be increased. Now the profit of this increase in investment will go to revaluation account. So investment account debit to revaluation account in this case. Now revaluation account debit and investment fluctuation reserve account debit, because they both are the profit which will go to all partners capital account in their old ratio. So revaluation account debit, because the profit on the increase profit out of the increase in investment, that will go to partners capital account, and investment fluctuation reserve also account debit. So they both will be debit, and then the total will go to ABC in the old ratio. And what is the old ratio? 2:1. So this is the amount of 55,000 will be divided in the 2:1 among ABC, that is 22,000 and 11,000. To A's capital account 22,000, to B's capital account 22,000, and to C's capital account 11,000. Now next thing is, there is a loss, or there is a revaluation loss out of the workman compensation reserve, because as you have seen in the question, workman compensation reserve balance was not enough to make the claim, to make the provision for claim. So revaluation account was debited with the 30,000, and this loss of 30,000 will go to all partners capital account in all ratio. Now A's capital account debit 12,000, B's capital account debit 12,000, and C's capital account debit 6,000 to revaluation account 30,000. So this will be the loss that will be distributed among all the partners in old ratio. Fine. In this way you will do the entry. So in the case of distribution, you have to use all partners, but the treatment which you have done in admission of partner regarding workman compensation reserve and investment fluctuation reserve for making the claim, so that is, or for treatment of investment fluctuation reserve, that is same, but the profit or loss whatever that will come out of workman compensation reserve and investment fluctuation reserve, that will be distributed among all the partners in the case of retirement of a partner. Fine. Now the question 31st I am doing for you. Question 31st is there. A, B, C are partners sharing profit in the ratio of 5:3:2. C retired, and A and B agree to share future profit in the ratio 6:4. Goodwill is to be taken at 2-year purchase of average profit of the last 5 years, which were rupees 10,000, and then 25 and 15,000 loss at 36,000 and 44,000 respectively. At the date of C's retirement, following balances are paid in the books of the firm, that is journal reserve 1,20,000, and then profit and loss debit balance, that is basically 30,000, and then C's capital account, that is 2 lakh. Now you are required to record necessary journal entries in the books of the firm and prepare C's capital account on his retirement. Before doing this question, you are to you have to go through one rule, that is regarding the payment of the amount due to the retiring partner. Whenever there is a if you have made the balance of retiring partners, you have just calculate all the balances which is due to the retiring partner, then that balance should be paid off by cash or check. The entry will be retiring partners capital account debit to cash and bank account. Retiring partners capital account will be debited with all the amount like capital account, any type of reserve, fund, revaluation, profit. So retiring partners capital account will be debited with that amount, and if the amount is not paid in cash, then amount due to him will be transferred to his loan account, that is retiring partners capital account debit to retiring partners loan account. So here you have to make the payment of, that will be the instruction given in the question, that you have to make the payment for retiring partners capital account in cash, or you are that can be also sent the question that take the loan from the bank, then you have to take the loan from the bank and make the payment of the retiring partner. Fine. If the amount of retiring partners capital account transferred to retiring partners loan account, in this case as per section 37 of Indian Partnership Act 1932, he is entitled to take 6% per annum interest on that loan till the amount of loan has been paid off. So it is the option of the partnership firm of the other partner whether to give him the whole amount altogether or to transfer the amount to the loan account. But in the case of loan, you have to pay back, the remaining partner have to give the interest on loan at 6% per annum. This is the percentage you have to learn that can be asked in the question. 6% per annum. That is the interest on loan, which you have also done in partnership fundamental. And that is also given that if he is not interested in interest, then he may take share of profit which has been earned by the firm by the use of the amount due to him. The right is also available to the legal representative of deceased partner. Well, if nothing is mentioned in the question, then you have to make the payment. Then you have to if suppose instruction is given regarding the payment, then you have to make the payment. If no instruction is given, then you have to transfer that particular retiring partner's capital account to loan account. Fine. This is the option given, but that is not used in any of the question, that he is not getting the interest on loan and he is getting the amount of share of profit as his money has been used for it. So the two treatment you have to make, either to make the payment if that is given in the question, or to transfer the partner's capital account to loan account. Now partner's loan account is related from your syllabus in this year, so you have no need to make the partner's capital account, partner's loan account basically. So partner's loan account, that account is not to be made or payment is not to be shown. So partner's loan account has been deleted, but you have to make the retiring partner's capital account and you have to show this transfer also. Fine. So as I have just read the 31st question, while doing the 31st question, first of all you have to calculate the goodwill. For calculation of goodwill, you have to add up all the profits, 10,000 plus 25,000 minus 15,000 plus 36,000 plus 44,000. That is the total profit 1 lakh. And now calculate the average profit. Average profit is equal to 20,000. And 20,000, and you have to take the 2-year purchase, that means 40,000 is the total goodwill. Now you have to calculate the C's share of goodwill, that is 40,000 into 2 by 10. Because C's share was having 2 by 10, and now 8,000 is the C's share of goodwill. Now for ABC, there is an old and new profit sharing ratio given. So for calculating the gaining ratio, if you will deduct new minus old, then you will get 1 by 10, 1 by 10, that is the gaining ratio. Because here the new ratio is more, here also the new ratio is more, that is why he is gaining. So old minus new, if answer comes in positive, then that means a gaining ratio. Otherwise you can see that 10 is the common denominator over there. So new profit sharing ratio is 6 and old is 5, so he is gaining for 1/10. And new profit sharing ratio is 4 by 10 and old one is a 3 by 10. So 4 minus 3, he is gaining 1. So you have to deduct this, and here 4 minus 3 will be 1 and B is gaining for 1/10 share here. Now treatment of goodwill on the retirement of C. So first of all calculate the C share of goodwill, that is 8,000. Both partners are gaining, so that is why both will be debited. If suppose any of the partner will sacrifice that, then he will be credited. These type of question we have done. So now A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to C's capital account. C's capital account will be debited with 8,000, that is C's share of goodwill, and A and B will be debited with their sacrificing ratio, that is equal, 1:1, that is equal. So 4,000, 4,000. Now in the case of general reserve, if any type of accumulated profit or loss is given in the question, that is to be distributed among all the partners in old ratio. So general reserve account debit 1,20,000 to A's capital account, to B's capital account, to C's capital account in old ratio. That will be 60,000, 36,000 and 24,000. 1,20,000 will be distributed among A and B, C, 5:3:2. That is the old profit sharing ratio given in the question. Now in case of profit and loss account, profit and loss balance is given over there. So that will be of profit and loss debit balance is given over there. That is why profit and loss will be credited and all partners capital account will be debited. So for if you want to give the loss to partner, then their capital will be debited. If you want to give the profit to partner, then their capital account will be credited. So debit means their balance has been decreasing. Profit and loss account balance 30,000, that will be distributed among all the partners in old ratio. A's capital account debit 15,000, B's capital account debit 9,000 and C's capital account debit 6,000. Now the C's capital account already is having the balance of 2 lakh, and then all the these profit and general reserve, after all the profit and general reserve, C's capital account will be debited to C's loan account. From 2,26,000, that will be the total amount that is in the C's capital after journalism and profit and loss account and the C's capital. So that will be transferred to C's loan account because nothing has been given for the payment. So if you are making C's capital account here, then by balance BD 2 lakh is given in the question. By journal reserve 24,000, that you have credited C's capital account for journal reserve. Then by A's capital account and by B's capital account, that is for the goodwill. And now the debit side to profit and loss account 6,000. So after adding up all the credit balances and deduct the debit side, total of debit side, then you will get the balance of, this is the C's capital account credit balance 2,26,000. So for calculating the C's capital account, what I have done, I have taken the balance of C's capital first of all, then all the reserve and the losses here, the C's capital, all the reserve and the capital goodwill, treatment of goodwill is there. Now profit and loss account will be debited and you will get the balance 2,26,000. Fine, and this is the amount that which will be transferred to C's loan account. Now if the balance is 2,26,000, you are to transfer to C's loan account. So rather than write down the balance CD, you have to write down C's loan account because C's is the partner who is retiring, either to pay off the balance or to transfer to his loan account. So here you will write to C's loan account 2,26,000. Now 34th question. The following was the balance sheet of Ram Sham. Two partners are there and one partner is retiring. So now there is no partnership form in this case as Ram is only left, so that will become the sole proprietor itself. Ram's capital, Sham's capital is given, reserve, employees provident fund, that this is the liability for the business that will not be distributed among any of the partners, that is employees provident fund. Creditors, net profit, plant and machinery, patent, stock in trade, debtors, cash. So if nothing, no information and no other information is given in the question, then I have to distribute reserve and net profit among all the partners, but not the employees provident fund. That is the liability of business firm towards the employees, and that is surely to be given. If any increase or decrease in this liability, then show that increase in that they take as that increase in liability and decrease in liability and show the treatment in revolution account. Now Ram retired from the business on 1st April 2020. Goodwill is to be valued at 10,000. The patent were valueless and the plant and machinery is to be depreciated by 10%. A provision of 5% for doubtful debts is to be created on book debts, assuming that these adjustments are duly carried out. Show the capital account and the balance sheet of Sham after Ram has been paid off. Sham borrows money from his bank on security of plant and machinery to pay off Ram. If that is not to be given, then we will transfer the balance of Ram's capital to loan account, Ram's loan account. So now you have to do the question in this way. So here is the revolution account. First you have to show that patent is valueless, so the value of asset has been decreased. If there is a decrease in asset, you will show in the revolution account debit side 2,000. Plant and machinery value decrease 5,000, and to provision for doubtful debts 200 that you have to make. Loss on revolution is 7,200 after adding up all these items, and that will be transferred to Ram and Sham in equal because nothing has been given. So we are taking that profit sharing is equal. Now partners capital account, by balance BD, partners capital account given as shown in the question. You can see there is a 30,000 and 27,500. So by balance BD 30,000, 27,500. Then by reserve is given in the question that I told you that I will distribute among all the partners in old ratio. There is a 6,000 reserve and net profit 6,000. Both will be distributed among the partners. By reserve account 3,000, 3,000. Nothing has been given, so we are taking old profit sharing ratio equal. By net profit, we'll use as it is net profit because that is already given in the balance sheet. So we use the same word, net profit 3,000, 3,000. Now what about the goodwill? So here the goodwill are to be calculated. Goodwill is to be valued at 10,000. So we are to take the Sham's share. So both are equal partners. So 5,000 will be the Sham's share, and 5,000 will be given by. We have to calculate the Ram share because he is retiring. So Ram share also with the 5,000 because both are having the old equal profit sharing ratio. So Ram's capital account will be credited with 5,000. Here Ram's capital account will be credited with 5,000 and Sham's capital account will be debited with 5,000. For that we will write by Sham's capital account to Ram's capital account 5,000. He will write by Sham's capital account 5,000 and to Ram's capital account 5,000. And for the entry of goodwill, what will be the entry of goodwill? That will be Sham's capital account debit to Ram's capital account because Sham will compensate Ram for goodwill for 5,000. Now for the payment part, what you have to do in the question, as you see that there is a cash 1000 is given. So first of all we will use cash because it is also given that pay of the amount to Ram. So for making the payment of cash, that will be 1000. What will be the entry? That entry will be Ram's capital account debit for the payment part, because that entry you have not done. You have to make the payment of 37,400 to cash you will give immediately because 1000 you are having, and they are saying you have to make the payment, and then rest of the amount that will be given in the bank account, that is 36,400. Before that you have to take the loan from bank. So for making the entry of bank loan, the entry will be bank account debit 36,500 to bank loan, clearly given in the question. Then you have to take the bank loan. So that will be the journal entry. No need to pass because that has not been asked, but you know that the entry should be done in this way. So now the to bank account 36,400, as the entry is Ram's capital account debit to bank account. So Ram's capital account will be debited with 36,400 and then to bank account, and for 1000 to cash account. That ledger posting you should easily able to do, because if you are not able to do this ledger posting, then that will be difficult for you. Otherwise you have to know that you have to make the payment on the debit side because credit balance is there. Fine, because credit side is exceeding the debit side. Balance sheet you have to make in the way, because the balance sheet part has been deleted from admission of partner, but in the retirement of partner, what has been actually deleted, that is retiring partner's loan account no need to make, and adjustment of capital is no need to make. So but balance sheet you have to make in retirement of partner, but in the admission the what has been deleted, that is adjustment of capital and making of balance sheet. So you have to make the balance sheet. Plant and machinery 45,000, stock 23,000. You have to take the decreased value of plant and machinery, and provision you have to show over there, and stock as it is, and then patents you have to delete because the patent are valueless now. And here the Sham's capital account 24,900, and because that is only left, and the bank loan, that is you have to write down in bracket mortgage that has been secured by plant, or plant has been mortgaged for this 36,400, employees provident fund 500, and creditors 10,000. You will get the balance 71,800 in balance sheet. Okay, in this way you have to do the question.